probably enjoy spending every single penny of that, especially just before Christmas. Geri's here. We saw her doing the new single Ride It earlier on. You've got all the bits of glitter out of your
they all went down my top.
They were all in there. Great dancers.
Beautiful
girls.
The black skin is just so gorgeous, isn't it?
And you have to dance with them too. That was very good. That's where the tango.
Yeah, we're doing a little bit of tango in there.
Very nice indeed. Now, we talked earlier on how well you're looking, and it is good to see, because I thought you got too wee.
I got a bit.
You got a wee bit too small. I think you kind of... It's inevitable sometimes when you lose weight that you sort of maybe take it to a wee bit too extreme.
Yeah, I was quite, you know, manic as well, so it was kind of... goes that way.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's when you're a wee tiny thing. But that was a good video. I like this. That was the first Bridget Jones movie, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm so proud to be part of that music. Yeah.
I love that scene. It's very good. Now, what about the second one? Have you seen it yet? You're going to go see it?
I'm going to go and see it, yeah. I mean, I've read both of the books, and I'm not sure if the movies ever live up to your imagination.
No, that's the
trouble.
trouble.
I've heard it's quite funny.
Yeah,
so.
it'll be good. A good romp.
Yeah, I think it's good escapism.
Absolutely, totally and utterly. Now, what about you? Would you not fancy doing a bit of acting? I know you've done it before.
Well, I have to say,
you did Sex in the City, and you've done little bits and pieces.
Yeah, little bits. And I've been in class in America, and I was just like studying it as a craft. And now I'm just looking for the right role. Something really, because it really is. I admire any actor. I mean, it really is a craft, and just something juicy and you know, for the right thing, really.
You have to be very careful, because
I'd love to do it.
You know that whenever you did something like that, people would go right, okay then.
Yeah.
Prove yourself.
I kind of like what Cher's done. You know, when she did Moonstruck, Witches of Eastwick. It's a little bit of comedy, but then also a bit of reality, realism in as well. I think that's a career that, you know, that I would love to have.
No, I think that would be very good, and I could see you doing that quite easily.
Yeah, well, I really enjoyed it, and I think I could do it. So we'll see. At the moment, I'm really happy doing the music, and we'll see.
For sure, for sure. Now, you said a couple of years ago that you got a little bit jaded, a little bit kind of maybe, I don't know, maybe it was just kind of you had to recharge your batteries a little bit.
Yeah, it's true. I think I've been doing it for a while now, and non-stop, from leaving the band and going to straight to a solo album, then another solo album, and then really promoting that. And I was just a bit tired, you know. And so I wanted to, because throughout my career, I've always written my songs, and you write about, you know, what life experiences. And I just felt like I needed to be a human being and kind of experience some stuff. So my new album is very, I feel it reflects that. You know, there's lots of stuff that, you know, as a woman you'll identify with, or a girl, do you know what I mean? There's some really great, like, fat tunes on there to get ready to, but then also some juicy ballads that you go, oh.
Good,
you know,
good for you. And also that's the key, isn't it? Writing your own stuff and having a bit more control.
Yeah, I've always done that.
Yeah, I know you have, but that really is absolutely vital.
Yeah, I think it feeds me, like, creatively. Like, there's two things that writing when you're in a studio, it's almost like baking a cake. Do you know what I mean? You just feel like a sense of achievement, and then also performing it. That da-da.
And it's all your own work, you can say.
Yeah, it feels nice. It feels really nice.
Do you still, or have you ever been hurt by criticism? Because you've had a few, you know, everybody has. In your position, it doesn't matter how, especially if you've been in a business for long enough. Do you worry about it, or do you just not read it, or do you just say,
I tell you what, it really helped me being distant from England, because it is a very sort of tabloid culture. And
even more so now with all the magazines that there are.
And I realised that I just sort of detached a little bit. I had to for my own sanity. And so now I get bits like going, oh, I saw that, blah, 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 blah. And now I just kind of laugh. And I have to, really. And then what it's forced me to do is have a real strong sense of myself and what I think of me. I think that's important in everyday life, isn't it?
No,
really,
very much
we all get
so.
criticism on different levels, don't we?
Well, you'll be pleased to know we've had loads of emails. You were talking about plastic surgery earlier on for boys. Loads of emails about you just saying, people like you the way you are. Really like the boobies are back, hurrah. They like that, and the hair and everything and the whole thing, and just really glad to see you again, because
that's so nice.
You'd not been around for a little while. I mean, I know you've been doing things, but it's you know, now that you've got the new album and the new single and everything, it's good. I think there is a big well of affection for you, you know.
Oh, that's
because we've grown up with you in many ways, and you're very open, and you wrote the books, and you sort of told all about problems you had with eating and all the problems you had growing up, and you know, difficulties and lack of self-esteem and all of that you've got over. And I think people really identify with that. You know, somebody's honest.
That's so nice. I mean, I feel, as you say, I feel like I've grown up with it very publicly.
You have.
And, you know, I went through almost puberty and all those things, those issues that we deal with. And I think throughout your 20s, and you're kind of finding yourself. And I think it's nice to share. I'm a great believer in that. I think it kind of sets you free. It set me free. And it's nice to be embraced like that. I mean, I have such affection for the British public. I mean, I've had so much support. I did a regional radio tour last week and I went up north, and it was just really nice. The loyalty, because it's such a fickle industry. You know, when people are still rooting for you and still buy your records and still love you. That's really
no, it's good, and also lots of them do phonos, so you can actually get to talk to the people, you know, which is very good as well. Keeps your feet in the ground too.
Yeah, it totally does.
Any more TV presenting? Because I know you did Pop Stars. Is that like?
I tell you what, I have to admire you as a TV presenter. I did Party in the Park when you're interviewing and it's live and you've got the talk back. And, you know, and someone's saying, you've got 30 seconds, wrap it up, and then go to the link of thing. Then you've got the auto cue and you've got to read off it. And it was tricky, you know, being present and, you know, talking to you. And I was thinking, OK. And I sort of got used to it. But I enjoyed it. It's kind of something I do for fun for now. Do you know what I mean? Something on the back burner that I would do.
Well, listen, it's great to see you. Good luck with the single.
Thank you so much.
It's a good one. I really like it.
It's lovely to see you.
Thank you. And that's it for today. Tomorrow we're going to be back with Destiny's Child. And apparently Bridget Jones has got a new love interest as well. You'll be surprised by that. See you then. Bye.
It's a girl.
Just drink Typhoo Fruit and Herb. It's made with real fruit.